actually started enjoying the remark. And I felt like she should continue because she was actually in here and she also decided to go out there, bringing in things of your boyfriend, your mother, your grandmother. Actually, you see, this dialogue is at a formal level, yeah? This is at a formal level. But when we talk of informal level, it happens at home there. The way we sit here in this office, in this room, is the same way we can actually sit at home with our parents, yeah? But this one is at a formal level. And thank you so much, Siha. Siha is the one supporting this program. And actually, Siha is also one of the reasons to us why we are here today. So if we look into the theme that we are having, Together We Rise, she talked of shared challenges. You see, as women, it doesn't matter young or not young. We have some shared challenges and obstacles that we are facing. But how do we overcome these challenges? We can only overcome these challenges when we come together. And coming together is like uniting to fight for what? For a common goal. And that is why we are seeing that theme today. Together we rise. You cannot make it alone. As a young woman, you cannot make it alone. As our leaders here, they cannot make it alone. They need to mentor you to become like them. So women, we need to what? Work together. We unite, work together so that we can achieve whatever that we intend to achieve. I want someone to give a very hard clap to see her. How do we make it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So thank you so much, Ziha. And I want someone to shout Hakuma.
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 Guata.
Mara.
Guata.
Mara.
Some people are not saying it. Am I Guata?
Mara.
Okay, it is now time for Hakuma, and I think I don't have that authority, but I'll just give it to CIDA to welcome Hakuma for us. Can we be clapping for Hakuma?
Okay, I like this opportunity to officially welcome the representative of the government from the Life Ministry, Ministry of Gender, Child, and Social Welfare. You're welcome. Thank you, CIDA, the executive director of CIDA, my sister from CIHA, and my colleagues, my daughters, my sons. I don't forget you too. You are not KD, but you are two Kenyans. It's my pleasure to be here representing the Ministry of Gender. Some people misunderstand Ministry of Gender. People are thinking the ministry is for women. And I want to tell you it's not for women. Unless we define gender. So gender combines all of us together. And the role of gender, it is gender, child, and social welfare. That means all the ministries, every person in South Sudan is under gender. Because we are talking of gender as men and women, we are talking of child, and we are talking of social welfare. So we are inclusive. Where you see the person with disability are included, and I'm sorry one is not represented here. So next time, please, one should be at least represented here. The Minister of Gender, their role is they are policy makers in the government. Gender is a policy maker. Always every government institution is a policy maker towards what activities they are doing. And then they are also monitoring and reinforcing laws that protects women and girls. Here we shall concentrate on women and girls because they are the most vulnerable people. Though we don't accept it so, but let's accept it for this time. The vulnerability is not in type of we are inferior, no. Not that we are not able, no. But because every gun, every weapon is targeting only women and girls. That's why the ministry is mandated to take very good care legally and then also social. And the Ministry of Gender provides support and resources to women. You know, it's only now that our government is not able, but by then, when things were still smooth, everything was coming from the ministry. We are caring for widows, we are caring for ladies, we are sponsoring girls to school, you know, we are caring for all types of vulnerability. But at the moment, we are only policy makers, and then CIDA and CIDA are the implementers. You understand? That is the CSOs plus our partners who are the organization, the international organizations. When we come, I think I've introduced that office and the roles that they do. You are very important in that office. Today is we who are there. They say, let's not say tomorrow, but at the evening later, it will be you people taking care of that office. So before you take care, we need to do this, what we are here for, to build that bridge, to bring, if I can remember any name this slide, please, I don't know. And Mama, Zainab, I will say Zachary, Zainab. So, you see where is the gap between them? How do we do that? Is why we are here. First of all, we want to build trust and mentorship with my friends I've talked about. The trust that we build is Mama Zainab should tell all what she has, the experiences that she has gone through to somebody said Gloria. And then Gloria will now see that is your own perspective as the 70s, you say 79. And let's talk of 2000s. And where are the 90s? You understand? These are all generations, yeah? So we need to come together. When we come together with all the experiences that we have, now we are building ourselves. That is, there will not be a gap between 70, 80, 90, 2000, 21. So, after doing that, we also can, how can we again build? We can involve peers, you know, peer groups. Like people who are born in 70s, they are together, I mean, you know, their differences is not so big. 12, 13, 14 together, yeah? So they understand themselves. So we build the peers so that they build themselves. And then now, we now do the bridge. We will come to tower, you know. That is laying foundation. That's why we are here. We want to lay that foundation. We also need to create safe spaces for the CSOs, you know, creating safe spaces is like opening a stadium, because all people, all categories of people will appear in these safe places. And so many activities are done there. Every person will come with our own idea. And Arab will say, what do they say? No, let me come to my own. Arab will say, yet, build me by it. Yani, yet, build me by it. Yani, when you come together, when you do things together in a team, so you will go fast, you will go farther. I also don't know Arabic, but the little one I got it. And you know, doing that one, we are also, as my sister put it, we need to encourage the intergeneration meetings. It should be seminars, it should be training, workshops. Yeah. And it can be taught. We get from here to go and see other peers from other places. How are they? That is going to the grassroots. This is when we want to build ourselves and become one voice, as you were speaking. Because if you see me here, you go to Mama Zena's place, you will hear the same thing that I said. If you go to see her, you will hear the same voice that you had. Then here, we are united and we are together. Let's rise together, or together we rise. And then, young women. I have young women from equality now. One of them is here. They buy the 4 A's. Why the B for A? Good. These ladies did wonders in Mombasa early this year. A team was selected and they went for their evaluation. I was so proud to be a Sudanese and who escorted them as their mother. I was very, very proud of them. What they do was, what they did was, they are telling, paved the way for all the South Sudanese. The activities that they did show that there is a country and we have very strong ladies in South Sudan. Can we clap for ourselves? So, we need to advocate. Advocacy is another issue. If you want to evolve, there are things, there's a friend here. She's a witness and I will be showing her everywhere we go. Not M10, but everywhere. We have been advocating for gender-based violence. Okay, the anti-GBV, which we are looking for. We have our legal personnel here. So, we have been advocating, she advocated, so many CEOs advocated, then came Kapat, and when Kapat came, some people, 3,000 people were invited. Fortunately, my sister here appeared. So when we are talking of people, we need that bill, because 1, 2, 3 is happening, survivors, and they are looking for the justice and gas justice, what. Then they say, people, it's our work. The Ministry of Justice told us, if you are still complaining, we shall return this bill to you. Then somebody came, raise her hand, my sister, and say, if you cannot work for a woman, step down we have a lot who have compassion for women. Yeah, it's straightforward. So, people came advocating, and that voice changed everything. The lady said, because you are so insisting and because of what you've done, before 7 days, I will return the bill to Minister of Gender to review it. And now the bill is in process to go to the Council of Ministers. Is that not an achievement? Yes. Yeah, that's good, Amara. That is when our voices is together. Thank you. Educational awareness, people, not every person is educated. Am I wrong? Yeah. Not every person is educated. You can be educated, but you're not civilized. Yes. You remain as illiterate, yeah?
Yes.
You can be educated, but you're timid. You will be nowhere to be seen. But let us create awareness in schools, everywhere we are, to let people, to encourage our ladies to raise their voices. Let's advocate for the voices. It's both our roles, we the seniors and the juniors. And then gender literacy will help us so much. Because if we don't know our rights, you will not do anything. Because a man can tell you, this is not where you should be, there's no type of thing, yeah. And then you will believe it. Lawyers, you always wait to see when the person goes wrong, then you say, Mother, to me or come is telling you are wrong. Yeah? Then, if you say 393 is what I've committed, and me, I don't know the 393 what it talks about, then you have defeated me. So, we need to be legally alerted and literate. And where will that one happen? From the intergenerational dialogue. Fully participation. We need also to train these ladies leadership. If you don't start leadership where you are, in your school, in your house, you will never lead any person. Some people say leadership is not born, it's created. But I disagree. Some are born and some are created. Say if I was not given, I will struggle to have it through mentorships, yeah? Through participation with others. So we need to also use our digital cultural and social norms. These are very challenging. And that's why I had like 2 or 3 lawyers in. People from local. 1, 2, where is that one? 2? Only? Hey, we are dying. 3. Good. So the article and some articles we need to know. Those which support women, we need to know. In the Constitution, we also have chapter 3. From chapters 1 to chapter 5, 6, all talks about there are things of women. So we also need to know our Constitution so that nobody fools us. And most important is community involvement. We need to engage our communities. We appear and prosper, but we go home. I see my father still beating my mom in this era. So we need to engage them in what we are getting. Let's not eat the good fruit alone. Let's share with others. As a policymaker, I will talk a little bit so that what I'm giving you are the ways how we are going to build that bridge. Technology. Somebody was talking of the smartphone. You know, you see this one? If I buy it now to my daughter or my son, she will laugh. I know I have a very complicated lady. If I just say this is for you, she will laugh. She will laugh. And then, I mean, what are you trying to say? You should not throw this one out because we knew 1, 2, 3 here when we were pressing 0, 0, we were pressing 1, 1, not like what we are now using 2 fingers here. So we started by 0, 9. This is how we were pointing here: 0, 9, 2, or 1, whatever. But now 0 is somewhere here or this side, and then the 2 it goes. This is through learning. And this is digitalization, which have covered all the world now. So this digitalization is very essential to both the old and new eras. I mean, that is the juniors and the seniors. We already said 2 p.m. Reaching our end. So rise. Together we rise. I will not prolong more things, but let us all, what we need to know is we need to build this gap and let it be always see her, please. As you were saying, we need to see our partners. We don't call them our enemies, but we call them our partners. I encourage boys or men. We should not only call boys, we also should call them men, because a boy if the boy is literate, what about the father? There's a movie I'm watching these days. A bad father is advising his son not to respect women, and he should not apologize to women, and that is his son, that's his behavior. So he's mentoring his son to become so. So both of them should come, because the father should not go and misguide him. If he said, "No, father, I had it that respect is above all to women." So we need to bring them together. Next one. It's strengthening the intergenerational relationship between women leaders and young women is essential for creating a more equitable and just society. This relationship provides a foundation for shared learning, mutual support, and collective action. By working together, women leaders and young women can challenge gender discriminatory laws and social norms, promote gender equality, and build a future where all women have the opportunity to lead and thrive. Through mentorship, advocacy, education, and collaboration, intergenerational relationship can become powerful tools for change. I think we all agree here. Great. It is a shared responsibility, inclusively, not leaving one behind, anyone behind. Let all of us work together to ensure that the next generation of women is empowered, supported, and equipped to challenge the barriers that have long limited their progression. With this, ladies and gentlemen, my colleagues, I've concluded this speech and I've officially opened this dialogue.
All right, thank you so much. Hakuna? Hakuna? Some of us don't don't know that, but I believe today we are going to go from here learning that. Exactly. So thank you so much, government, for that. For me, actually the meeting has been opened, officially opened, right? So we can now freely interact. So she actually spoke a lot. You know, here in South Sudan, whenever you hear the word gender, what comes into your mind? Maramoso? And even on media, when you hear the word gender, and sometimes when you see a group of men, for example, if right now these are all men and someone enters, gender, so people have that wrong perception about gender, and she actually had to elaborate on that. Gender is not necessarily what? Woman. It is what? Granting to all, but here in South Sudan, we have this wrong perception that gender is necessarily about women. And actually, by the way, the Ministry of Gender is playing a crucial role in advancing women rights. Because you know, we may sit here, even as civil society, we may sit here, make decisions, and actually even come up with policies. But actually, without the help of Ministry of Gender, it will be very difficult for those policies to be what? To be implemented. So the Ministry of Gender is responsible for spearheading most of this. The Ministry of Gender is the ministry for spearheading most of these policies. Yeah. So thank you so much for that. And we have known some of the policies and some of the bills actually, some of the bills that Ministry of Gender is trying to push. And if you're here today, you know of some bill that has not been pushed. So Ministry of Gender is here to answer. Yes, because we are here to learn from each other. Ministry of Gender is here to answer some of the questions that we have. We have a lot of bills that have not yet been passed. So they are here to tell us maybe one of the reasons, bills that concern what? Women. So let's give a very hard round of applause to the Ministry of Gender. How do we do it? Takuma deva muluke. Brenda, would you like to show us something? 1325. I hope we don't mess up. 1325. Right?
Yes.
Can you do a sample for us, Brenda?
1325, we start with 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We give up.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yes? That person who messed up, I was going to judge you. 1325, okay, for those who might not be understanding, it's a peace and security agenda for women. Yes, for those who might not be understanding 1325.
And we also have for the youth, which is 2250.
Yeah, we also have the one for the youth, yes. So if we look into our agenda, we are going to have, let's look into our agenda. We are going to have perspectives on the current political setting and women's agenda. And Grace is going to take us through this.
We're trying to connect your laptop, but things are not working well. With a computer with a support.